Good morning, and welcome once again to my back step. There's been some changes since the last time you saw this. My little barbecue that I was using gave out on me when I was having a barbecue one night. So I had to go and build a fire pit. Unfortunately, I didn't get video of me building the fire pit. Sorry about that. I also didn't take video of me getting this monster pile of wood that's behind me. See there. You probably remember me saying that there was some maple trees cut down up on the back. That's them. But it's not all of them. So today, I'm going to take you with me while I goes up to get another few of them. And tonight, get my shoes tied up. Tonight, I'm having a little barbecue. Cookout. Cooking up a feed. And I'll take you guys along for that. Hopefully try to make up for some of my oops moments where I never recorded. I got it done, I was like, I should have recorded all of that. But my batteries were dead. They were charging. I'm down one battery right now because one of my batteries is completely dead. The battery that's in my camera is only half full, and I have one more small battery. So let's see what I can do with it to make it really good video for you guys. First thing I'm going to do is I want to show you this fire pit that I made. And I'll explain to you what I done. Because it came out really well. Just gonna move you. It came out really well. A couple of little spots I'm stuck. My knife is stuck in the chair. There's a couple of little spots I still gotta work on it. But it did come out really well. And here it is. Don't mind the tin foil in it. It was caught up in the side. See? I got 3 cinder bricks for my base. Back in the fire again. And I've got my stones round. I've got my big flat ones up on the back. There is a little hole there that I need to plug. Nothing major. I'll just pick up a couple of little rocks on my way along. Plug that up. And yes, I've used it a couple of times since, but it was just me and the wife out for having a little barbecue. I didn't really do much of anything except burn up the multitude of wood that I had saved since. So here we go again now. I'm on the hunt for wood. And it's very warm out today. I did take a bug net with me this time in case the flies are really bad up there like they were last time. And I got my gloves. I didn't take my saw or my axe because I'm just going to drag the whole trees down here and cut them up. But I'm not going to use my regular saw or my axe. It's smartened up a bit, see? And next to the house I have power. And I have a sawzall. So I'm going to use the sawzall to cut them up. Don't have a chainsaw. I wish I had a chainsaw. But I don't have a chainsaw. Even a little electric one would be good for around the house. But that being said, I don't have a chainsaw, so let's get to this. is on me. It's a little slippery coming up here. Now, here's where all the trees were cut down. You can still see some of them on the ground there. Little skinny one there. See the maples growing up. Somebody cut down the maples, but there's these old ones here that are growing too. They're not maple. Maybe an oak tree, type of oak tree, I don't know. But yeah. Let's see about getting some of them trees bring over. Well, as you can see, it's quite a load of wood. That's still not all of it. That's all I'm getting right now. Still gotta drag this down by the step. Okay. This is a two-handed job. Whew. Whew. Well now, that was a trip. I lost one of my legs, had to go back and look for it. That's a common problem with this tripod, I found anyway. Oh, I'm so warm. I know some of you are probably thinking, why didn't I cut them into manageable sizes? I did that with the load that I got behind me. And what I found was I got more beat out going up and down that hill for each stick. It was just easier to drag down the whole stick and cut it into sections down here. I bring down 4 of the pall that I had up there. There's still some little ones left up there. I'm not too concerned about them at the moment. I need a drink. Nothing fancy, no rum, no beer, just juice. Something to get fluids back in me. And then I'm going to start cutting up some wood. Like I said, later on, I'm going to have the barbecue too, so stay tuned for that. I don't even know what I'm cooking yet. Just want to set fire in the barbecue. Probably the warmest day of the year I picks to do this, right? Oh well, had to be done. I wanted to get those trees down. Got most of them now anyway. Gotta go get my drink. Oh, alright. Got my drink. Just some juice I mixed. Gotta keep hydrated. Here's my Sawzall. I got a bi-metal blade that came with it. It's good for wood, metal, PVC. Works okay, but it's not the greatest on wood. I do have to pick up a wood blade for it. You can get the longer wood blade for cutting bigger pieces of wood like that great big piece that I got over there. I can't cut it with this because it's not long enough. There's no wind hitting me here at all. I'm so warm, it's not even funny. Great, and that's a wasp. Go away, wasp. Go away, wasp. Don't like wasps. Don't like wasps. No. I think I got some bug spray in my eyes from that bug net. I didn't put any on, but it's on the bug net. I gotta fold all this stuff up now, get it out of the way. Go away, wasp. God. He keeps coming and visiting me, and I don't want him to visit me. Oh, it's all about upgrades today. I've upgraded my saw. But I went one step up. I've upgraded the wind. Feels good. I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and cool off with that wind blowing at me. And I'll get back with you now when I go cut up a bit of wood. This is not working the way I wanted it to. As you can see, this is even pushing the limits of it. Here down it should be fine. It's just with those big knots and that in the way, it was hard to do it. You would think using an electric saw is easier. Look at the sweat. Sawzall is not ideal for this. Chainsaw. It's the way to go. Definitely the way to go. I'll get back with you when I get the load of this cut up. Well now, that was an undertaking. I'll shut this fan off for a minute. Just for a minute, because it is still really warm. Look at that. Well, now I gotta split this stuff up. I gotta go in and get my axe. I never bring it out with me. And my saw too, because I'm gonna use my little saw for that little stuff that's over here. This stuff, rather than using the electric saw. That's just, I don't know. Doesn't seem right. I am really, really warm still. I had that fan going the whole time I was cutting up wood, and it helped a lot. It's a little bit breezy, but there's not much wind hitting me. It's just moving stuff around. I guess the tarp is blocking a lot of it. Every now and again I get some breeze cutting through. It's really nice. The houses here blocks a lot of the wind too. So, all the big trees that are around it. Trees are invading my deck. My back deck is being invaded by vehicles. They need a trimming. Yep, I'm gonna go in and get my axe now and probably refill my drink because my drink is almost gone. Taking swigs of that throughout. Wood processing day. Yay. Gotta be done. I got enough wood now to do me for another wall anyway. That's what I said last time. But I never made any videos. I just used it all up having barbecues. Oh boy. That's it. It's all part of life. Tonight I'll show you my fire pit in action and take you along for the barbecue. For the most of it anyway. The wife will be out with me, I would imagine, but as I said before, she doesn't want to be on camera at all, ever. She doesn't even really want to be heard. Although you can hear her snickering and laughing in the background in some of my videos. But that couldn't be helped. I need a nap now. You know, you're getting about that age when midday hits 1 o'clock. It feels like he needs a nap. I'm well into my 40s, yep. Yep. If I was down back now, see, I'd have my hammock set up or something, and I'd lay down and take a little break, take a little snooze. But not at home. I don't have my hammock set up. I could go in and lay on the bed, but I'm rotten. Cutting wood up, dragging wood around. Can't be at that. No, I'll split up some of this wood now and I'll sit back out here and relax. Oh, I meant to show you this too. Look at the spider web has collected all of the dust. Can you see it? There was no spider in there when I came out this morning going at this, so he probably made it there and just abandoned it to go somewhere better. They do that sometimes. If they don't have any luck in their web, they'll just move on. It's a shame because I like having some of the spiders around because they catch the critters that I don't want around, mosquitoes and stuff like that. But that's it. Splitting wood time now. Already got my stuff. Took off my belt. I kept my knife with me, but I took off my belt, refilled my juice, got my saw, my axe. Still got the fan out with me. I'm gonna be turning that back on now in a minute. I'll start splitting the wood. Whew. Very warm. Let me show you how I'm going to be splitting this up. Get this stuff out of the way first. Hey, that's better. Now, there's lots of people out there that'll say, why don't you get a hammer? Hit the back of the axe with the hammer to split the wood. It's more efficient. It is more efficient. But it'll also beat up the back of this little axe that I got. Because these were my dad's, I don't want to do that. If this was just some little cheapy thing that I bought, and I'm not saying it's an expensive axe, because it's probably not, but it was my dad's, it has the sentimental attachment to it. But if this was just some little cheap axe that I bought at Walmart for $10 or something, yeah sure, I'd grab a hammer and beat the crap out of the back of it, I wouldn't care. But because it was Dad's, I'm not going to do that. Doesn't matter how efficient it is. I have a strong piece of maple here. You can see that's what I've been using to hit the axe with. I might need to make some soon though, because this looks like it's starting to split too. But we'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But here's what I'm doing. Split. Do this one again. I saw some nice little splits. I don't need them any bigger than that, although I will have some bigger than that. And then I'll have to clean it all up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, break time. I shut the fan off while I'm talking to you guys because it's very loud. Probably interfering with the camera big time. I got this stacked up. And I got about, I don't know, half of it split. Maybe a little more than half. Still got all this to deal with. That's gonna be. I'm gonna just start cutting that up there now shortly. I just gotta take a little bit of a break. I think I deserve a break. Because like I said, I was ready for a nap before I started splitting the wood. Yep. Now I could just lay down on a deck and take a nap. No questions. I'm gonna fix up my fireplace a bit. A couple of the rocks fell when I was beating up the wood. Soon. Nothing major. Minor repairs. But repairs nonetheless. Can't wait to get my next trip in now and back now. I've already got planned. My next trip should be a really good one. A really good one. I'm hoping it works out that I can go to somewhere I'd really like to show you guys. I think I mentioned it in one or two of my videos before, my outpost further out. If everything goes as planned, I'll get you guys down to see it. I know I said I was going to go back to my first camp and just work on that. If things don't work out, that's what I'm going to do. If they do work out, I'll be going all the way out. So, fingers crossed, everybody. Hopefully I'll get to go all the way out. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and cool down for a while, have some more of my juice, and relax. Some mosquitoes are starting to get around between the intermittent breeze. The wind is keeping them down a good bit though. That's good. Would have been a great day down on the back today. Yeah, I'll get back in a little bit. Like I say, once I start breaking up that small stuff now and find somewhere to poke, I might be able to poke a lot of that underneath the little wooden bench I'm sitting on. I was going to bring out a chair, but my bench is holding my wood. So I can't take my bench out of there. And there's nowhere else to set up a chair. Oh well. Cushions it is. Alrighty. Still really warm. I got a lot of that wood cleared up. That stuff's okay. Just gonna fix up my fire pit first. That's better. I had a spacer rock in behind here. Keep it out of the way. So it's not a fire hazard against the wood. I always got my fire extinguisher and that ready anyway, but I'd rather have it and not need it. Right? As it were. Ah, that's okay like that. Grill can sit on there. Different spots. Yep. So I'm gonna have my grill up here. Down here. Perfect. Now I just gotta clean up all this here and over here. Get it neat and tidy so that it doesn't all catch on fire when I light the fire. I may just throw all of it in the fire pit and get rid of it because there's a lot of it around. And that is a fire hazard because an ember can jump out. We call them flankers. A flanker jumps out and lands in that. That's a tinder bundle. That's a ready-made tinder bundle right here. Look at this. That will go up like no tomorrow. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Burn it all up today. And then I won't have to worry about it. Yep. Allergies are horrible, you know? See those commercials where the grass is turned into a giant monster and it's eating everything. That's how I feel some days. Anyway, I had to clean up. This is all of the debris that I just picked up from around here. And also, I had to go and put a pair of shorts on. I had to get them pants off. I was way too warm. Way too warm. I might regret that later when the flanker starts jumping around, but I'll deal with that I'd rather deal with that than be too warm the way I am. I bring in my saw, I bring in the fan, I bring out the salt, pepper, and garlic and stuff, and I got my fire extinguisher and water out. Starting to gear up now get something to eat. It's been a good day though. I got quite a bit accomplished. I got most of those other trees bring down. Like I said, there's still a couple of them up there, but I don't need to get them yet. Not with all this here. It's a bit of a load of wood. I'll get that big one. If I can get a good saw blade for my saw and cut that big one up, it'll be great. Get a fine bit of wood out of that one. Yep. Alrighty. I'll get back with you in a little bit when I go lighting the fire. I still got to sit here and cool off a bit, even though I went in and got my shorts on, but it's still really hot in the house. So yeah, I'm just going to sit down and cool down for a little bit. There's a little bit of a breeze cutting through, which is nice. The sun is still shining all day. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful day. All the leaves are out now. It's like all of a sudden they just popped, they were there. Spring took a long time coming, but when it came, it hit quick. All black flies are negative. I believe I said that in my last video. Alright, I'll get back with you in a little bit. Oh. Cushions. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? That's just that one little spot. This is why I wanted it all up off the step. I haven't touched that to do anything with it. It's just that stuff I scooped up off of the step. See how easily that would go off, especially if it's left on the step and something did happen. I always think safety, especially when you're using fire. Oh, the heat, oh my god, it's already warm. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Alrighty, so just out of curiosity I had to check. 27 degrees Celsius, and I'm out sitting next to a fire. That's just pumping pure heat at me. I wonder why I'm sweating. Not doing anything, just sitting here. Oh, it is really warm. Got some scallops wrapped in bacon. I don't know if you can see the baked potatoes underneath. That was loud.
What was that?
That's just a piece of wood. They're sizzling away. So hopefully they won't be too long. Let you guys have a little look at them when they're all done. Right now I gotta sit here and try to keep cool. you know, 30-degree weather. Let's have a fire. That's a good idea. You don't pass out with heat stroke in a minute. Well, I got so excited about them being cooked, I almost forgot to show you. Look at this. It's bacon wrapped scallops. Greasy. Cooked on the fire. Very delicious. Whew. Still warm. Second course. We have shrimp done in garlic butter. Those are delicious too. I'm so warm sitting next to this fire, it's not even funny. For our final meal for today, we've got mushrooms and onions, T-bone steak, and baked potato, which we're just going to share up between the two of us. If I don't pass out with heat stroke, then she gets to eat it all. I don't think she'll mind. I gotta go keep an eye because there's some flames getting underneath, look. And I don't want that, I just want coals. We'll call that side A. Oh, I just had to get up and walk away from the fire for a few minutes. Didn't help. I'm still sweating mad. I think I need a cold shower. It's probably the only thing going to help me. So that's what I'm going to do when it goes in, I think. Turn on some AC. Get a cold shower. I started turning blue and I wasn't cold enough. It's alright though. It's nice to have a barbecue. It's just, I won't be coming out again if it's this warm again. Oh boy. It's around less than 15 degrees it'd have to be. 15 or less. And it'll be good to come out and have a fire and a barbecue. Side B. It's almost done. I'm not putting no more wood in that fire at all. I may even throw a bit of water on it. Just to get rid of some of this heat. Man, oh man. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I don't worry about my fire out here. A, I have my fire extinguisher with me all the time out here. And B, I have this. And once my fire is done,
You lost your stick.
4 liters of water. that guarantees that that is not going to catch on fire again. And I am so glad for the heat reduction. Now, let's get our food ready. Alrighty, starting to feel much better now that the fire's out. Look at this. Yum. And because I'm such a good guy, I give her the fillet of my T-bone. Yes, I'm that good. Yeah. She's shaking her head no. And she's trying to hold in the laughs. Yeah, I try to be good. Doesn't always work. But I'm gonna go and enjoy this. And I'm gonna call it done for today. You guys got to see my new fire pit in action. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get any video of it being built. However, using it is more fun than building it. So yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to say like, subscribe and share. And most importantly, thanks for watching. And everybody be safe and have fun.